Good morning, children. Welcome back to Worksheet 2, Class 4, English Grammar. Reading. Read this passage. One warm afternoon, Laurie noticed his neighbors, the March girls, walking quietly out of their house. Where are they going? He wondered. I will follow them and find out. The girls were already sitting together on the hill when Laurie reached. Meg was sewing, Beth was sorting the pine cones, Amy was drawing a group of trees, and Jo was knitting as she read aloud. Laurie grew sad as he watched them. He knew he was not invited to this party, but he stayed on. How lonely he felt at home. Suddenly, Beth looked up and noticed him standing behind the trees. She beckoned to him, smiling. May I join in, please, or will I be disturbing you? Laurie asked, advancing slowly. Of course you may, laughed Jo at once. We did not ask you before because we thought you would get bored. But you cannot sit idle here, warned Meg. Certainly. What do you want me to do? Laurie asked as he sat down. Read this story to me, said Jo, handing him the book. Laurie's eyes shone with happiness and his heart swelled with joy and gratitude towards the March sisters. Yes, ma'am, he quietly answered and began to read. Before we read the passage, we'll go for the meanings. Beckon to him means called him by making a sign with her hand or head. Advancing slowly, coming nearer with slow steps. It's a story of Laurie and March sisters. Laurie saw that March sisters were walking quietly out of the house and he wanted to know where were they going. So he followed them. He saw that they were all sitting on the hill and doing their own work. Laurie wanted to join them, but they did not invite him for the party. So what did he do? He slowly stood behind the tree and stood there and was watching what they were all doing. Till then, Beth noticed him, and what did she do? She called him, and then what happened? Laurie joined them, and also he wanted to do some work. Meg ordered that he can't sit idle. So what was the work given to Laurie? The work given to Laurie was to read the storybook. And now he was very happy joining the group with the March sisters. Let us answer the questions which is given to us, children. Answer these questions. Why did Laurie want to follow the March sisters? Laurie wanted to find out where the March sisters were going. Why did Laurie feel sad? Laurie felt sad because he felt lonely at home and wanted to join the March sisters or the March girls who were enjoying themselves, but he was not invited. Who spotted Laurie behind the trees? Who invited him to join them? Beth noticed Laurie standing behind the trees. Jo invited him to join them. Why had Laurie not been invited? What would Laurie have to do to join the group? Laurie could not remain idle after joining the group. He would have to read a story to Joe aloud. Find the word from the passage which means the opposite of energetic. It is idle. Now answer these questions in your own words. Describe what the March girls were doing when Laurie arrived. The March girls were all absorbed in little tasks of their own. Meg was saving, Beth was sorting pine cones, Amy was drawing, and Joe was knitting while reading aloud. Why do you think Laurie felt grateful towards the March sisters? Laurie felt grateful towards the March sisters because they let him join their party, though they had not invited him earlier. Next, it is grammar and words. Nouns can be countable or uncountable. We use determiners with countable and uncountable nouns. I hope you all know about countable nouns, children. Countable nouns are those which can be counted. Uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted. So these determiners are used both with countables and uncountable nouns. When and where are these determiners used? Determiners with countable nouns are many, some, any, no, few, fewer, a lot of, lots of. There are many toys in the cupboard. So you can count these toys. So which word is used as a determiner? Many is used as a determiner. We do not have any biscuits left. So here we can count biscuits. So here any is used in the determiners. Determiners with uncountable nouns are much, some, any, no, less, a little, a lot of, lots of. There is some milk in the jug. Milk is an uncountable noun. So which determiner we are using? We are using some. A lot of smoke was coming out from the burning forest. Here smoke is an uncountable noun. So we are using a determiner. It is a lot of. Complete these sentences with suitable determiners. Now we have to look into the sentences which is given to us, and we have to use the suitable determiners which are given for us in the blanks. Manohar invited so many guests. Guests means you can count them. So which is the determiner used? It is many. We had dash time to buy sweets for the children. Now here time, we cannot count time. It's an uncountable noun. So we are using no. We had no time to buy sweets for the children. Do we have dash biscuits in the kitchen? Now we can count these biscuits. So we will see and use determiner as any. Do we have any biscuits in the kitchen? I drank dash tea. Now again uncountable noun. Its tea is uncountable noun. I drank some tea in the morning, or a little tea in the morning. We can write a little tea in the morning. Dash flowers grow during winter. Many flowers grow during winter. The gate was very big. Seema said she would need dash time to paint it. She would need a lot of time to paint it. A pronoun is used in place of a Noun. When the sentence is about the noun, we use pronouns like I, we, you, he, she, it. Now, I saw Anita. Anita is the noun. Now, we will change it to pronoun now. She is my friend. So, Anita is her friend. So, Anita is the noun and she will be the pronoun. When the noun receives the action, we use pronouns like me, us, you, him, her, it, them. Dina is talking to him. Dina is talking to him. He is talking to somebody. So you will use Dina is talking to him. When a thing belongs to a noun, we use pronouns like mine, ours, yours, his, hers, its, theirs. So here what happens when a thing belongs to the noun? Noun means to the name of a person. Then what happens? We will use mine, ours, yours, etc. This pen is mine. Now, pen belongs to me. So, it is written as this pen is mine. Now, let us do the exercise work. Complete these sentences with the correct pronouns. Here is Ritu. She showed me the way to the library yesterday. My brother returned home yesterday. I went to the concert with. Brother means here with him. This blue dress is dash. This blue dress is mine. Mother brought it for me from Delhi. Riya and Deepak are coming to visit us. Dash are going to the airport to receive them. We are going to the airport. Are you waiting for the train? Dash will arrive in 5 minutes. So here, are you waiting for the train? Are you waiting for the train? It will arrive in few minutes. Amit, is this pen yours? I found it under your desk. Now read these sentences, then tick the correct meaning of the highlighted phrase. It was tough, but we managed to pull through it. What do you think pull through means? Pull through means remove the difficulty or succeed in doing something difficult. Pull through means succeed in doing something difficult. My cousins continued to wave even as our train pulled out of the station. Pulled out means either it's left or entered. Pulled out means it is left the station. Seeing that my brother was running behind our car, my father pulled over. Pulled over means moved to the side of the road in order to stop or slow down. It is the first one, move to the side of the road. They are planning to pull down the museum because the building is very old and dangerous. Pull down means rebuild or destroy a building completely. It's destroy a building completely. The cats were fighting fiercely and they had to be forcefully pulled apart. Means separate or scolded and punished. It's separated. Here there is a speech practice for us. Means reading. Read these sentences aloud. I will follow them. She dived under a thick blanket. The letters TH have different sounds in them and thick. In them and thick, we found the sounds of the TH words differently. Now what should we do? Listen and repeat these words saying the th sound correctly and clearly. Mother, father, brother, other, although, this, that, they, their, whether. Think, thin, thanks, though, path. Thunderstorm, nothing, though, thousand. Listen and repeat these phrases and sentences. Her father and mother. It's thoroughly cold. This is a bad thunderstorm. Their house is on a narrow path. I think it's on the other side. Through thick and thin. Dictation. Read this timetable carefully, then listen to the announcements and fill in the gaps. Train number is given, name of the train is given, time of the departure, platform number. Now we have to fill these blanks. So we will give a train number. So 4-digit number will be given. I'll just give an imaginary number 3, 1, 2, 4. Name of the train is Rusala Express. Time of the departure. What's the time of the departure? 7:15 a.m. What time the platform number it will leave? It will leave 5 number platform. Now again, we have given a train number. We will give the name for the train. It's a name I'll give as Kalka Express. The departure time is given already and I'll give a platform number. It is 14. Next, number is given. I have to write a train number. It's now Bandeli local. And I have to give a departure time. The departure time will be 9:45 a.m. and platform number is given. Here now in this I have to give a departure time that will be 12:05 p.m. and the platform number will be 8. Here now we have to give a train number 2132 train number and I'll give a name of the train. Here Black Diamond. Black Diamond is the name of the train. Next one is 1345. It is Mumbai Mail. Give a number. Write the name of the train. It's Mumbai Mail. And I have to give a platform number 21. Now, read this descriptive paragraph. You have a writing work. You have to read this paragraph and then you have to write a paragraph describing a family picnic. The answers to these questions will help you to write the paragraph. We'll read the paragraph. Last week, I visited Hampi with my family. It was the ancient capital of the mighty Vijayanagara kingdom and is famous for the unique and awe-inspiring complexes, sculptures and monuments. I had already read about the beauty of the place, but when we reached finally Hampi, I was spellbound with its splendor and majesty. As we walked across the town, visiting the ruins of the Hampi Bazaar, the Queen's Palace and the stone chariot and the palace of Veera Harihara, time seemed to stand still. Each of the buildings had a unique history and each one was majestic. Now, reading this paragraph, we have to write a paragraph describing a family picnic. And we have given 5 questions here. When did you go? Which place did you visit? How did the place look? What did you do when you were there? What did you like the most? Did you enjoy yourself? I have written a paragraph here just to show you a sample how to write the paragraph. You have to write your own paragraph about the visit and see to the description given in the reading column as shown above. Now I have given a paragraph here. I and my family went to a family picnic last week. We went to Hampi. We visited Vijayanagara Kingdom. We reached Hampi and visited the Hampi Bazaar, the Queen's Palace, the stone chariot, and the palace of Veera Harihara, the palace. I will now read the paragraph for you children. I and my family went to a family picnic last week. We went to Hampi. We visited Vijayanagara Kingdom. We reached Hampi and visited the Hampi Bazaar, the Queen's Palace, the stone chariot, and the palace of Veera Harihara. The place was very beautiful. I was spellbound. We visited different places in Hampi. I liked to see the sculptures and monuments. Yes, I enjoyed a lot. It was a very joyful and exciting picnic. This is how you write a paragraph. So, you will read the above paragraph and you will answer the 5 questions and then fill the passage how I have made a paragraph and how I have filled the blanks here. Hope all have understood children. Thank you. Do the work neatly in pencil.